Good morning. So we're going to learn about selection sort, but in selection sort, we're going to pivot one of the number and see, and we're going to move the smallest number to the left, right? So we're going to move it that way. So we're going to select this right here first. So see if we compare it to the right, and 25 is larger than 11, so we're just going to leave it, and we're going to next and see 25, and 25 is smaller than larger than 12. So 25 is the left on the second, and 12 is smaller on the right. So we're going to move the 12 to their positions. We're going to swap it. So that will be 12 here and then 25 right here. So, and the rest will remain the same, and the index will move on to the next one. And we're going to compare 25 to 22, right? And then if it's 22 is smaller on the right, then we're going to swap the number. So what's going to happen is 22 and 25 will swap it, and something like this, right? And then it will be 64 right here. And that's what selection sort is. Basically, it take the number and see if it's larger or smaller, and if the left is larger, it will move it to the right, and the right is smaller, it will move it to the left. But one number at a time. So it just take one number at a time and then compare it to the rest. That is for selection sort. So we're going to move on to the code, and we will code selection sort. Okay, so here we're going to have Python. We're going to use Python for this and see how selection sort work for the Python. Let's import just to make sure system import, and let's declare a number, array data. So that will be, and then we have a random number that we pick for this particular selection sort. So let's see. Right here, we're going to print the sorted data, right? So something along like this. And then or we can just, well, if we want to print it on side by side, then we have to do something similar to the C way of doing, C language way of doing it. So that's for our selection sort, and printing the selection sort. And right now we're going to find the minimum on the right and then move it to on the left. So we're going to do, so remember that index is only declared for the for loop, so you don't need to worry too much about mixing the variable. Okay, so, and we're going to traverse through all the elements in the array, and here we're going to find minimum value. So that will be our first index that we're trying to get from. So the min index, and for the second one, we can call it right index. And then we're gonna start it from the left. So just one, the left index plus one. So and then we're gonna start from there and then all the way to the array. All right, and right here we're going to check the min. Okay. So we're gonna call that, and if it's great, the right is greater than the left. I mean the right. The left is greater than the right. Then we going to swap the index value, right? Take the index value, sorry, from the right. So that's what we will do, and this for loop will traverse until we find min value on the array. Okay, and now swap min from the right to the left from the array, right? So and then right, no, that will be our min index because I'm trying to take it from there, and yeah, min index will be assigned to the left, and the right index will be assigned to the left. No, like that. So yeah, it's going to swap. So this part will take from this right here, and this will take from this. So basically just like swapping we did for bubble sort. And let's go to terminal and let's see if it's working. Yay. So 11, 12, 22, 25, 26, 64 sorted array. Nice. So that's what we get. And that's it for selection sort.